Welcome back to From Bedrock to Java. This is episode 18, and today we're gonna mess with some villagers. Huh? And since we're gonna be working with villagers today, we're gonna have to do a lot of work. So let's go ahead and make a list. So step one, we wanna make an epic villager trading hall. We need to choose an epic spot, which we've already done. Step two, we need to breed up a ton of villagers. That way we don't have to worry about breeding them up later. Luckily, we already have a villager breeder. Man, I'm already tired of the fact that we're gonna have to move these guys later. And step 3 and 4, we're gonna have to actually figure out what villagers we want to trade and how we're gonna trade with the villagers. Not only that, but going back to the epic location, we also have to figure out exactly how we want to design our villager trading hall. We don't want it to be some boring looking thing. We want it to be epic. As for the location of this mega trading hall, I'm actually planning on bringing it up towards the mountain where I plan on building my mega base. I want to build a castle, so I want to get started right now. So let's go ahead and add in a section of the castle. I also decided that it'd be kind of cool to build this thing into the mountain, so I have a lot of digging ahead of me. Or should I say, Tommy has a lot of digging ahead of him. Thank you, Tommy. I did do a little bit of work myself. I made sure to dig out the first little section here, and then I dug out the outline as to which Tommy would end up digging himself. I basically dug out maybe, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000 blocks. Out there. Ouch.
These are true. These signs are both true.
Yeah. Can you read? Ouch. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Well, there goes 80.
I mean, that's not as bad as it would have been.
And then chaos ensued.
I haven't heard what.
What'd you say?
You are cutting out.
I might crash. I think my death started reloading.
What?
I think my death restarted reloading the area. Oh god. That was my 14th death on this world of, I don't know, several months. I started this one back in, I don't know, October, November, somewhere around there. And I only just found out that apparently dying is a negative thing for my world. I found out that if I die, it reloads the entire area and causes my game to go into some sort of lag fest where I cannot move more than a slideshow. PowerPoint presentations for the win. Anyways, let's go ahead and get straight back to working on our villager trading hall project. So like I said, we have an amazing location picked out, and it's gonna go straight into the side of the mountain. I was actually inspired by B-Dubs and one of his builds back in season, I don't know, was it season 9, season 8? Somewhere around there. This build specifically inspired me so much because of the fact it managed to blend into the mountain so well that it looks amazing. The mountain makes this build look so much bigger than it really is. Sure, it really is a big project, but the mountain, it just accentuates its size. So let's go ahead and make a basic shape. The main issue I'm having right now is the fact that my mountain is not nearly as big as B-Dub's mountain. So this thing looks kind of funky and it's gotta be so much smaller than what he ended up making. So when I'm looking at this shape, the first thing I'm thinking is how big will the door actually need to be to not look weird? And to check to see whether or not it looked weird, I wanted to actually look back several times. Every time I placed down a new section, I went back, looked at it, went to see if it actually made sense in terms of size, whether or not the shape made sense, and all that kind of stuff. The best part about building in the way I am right now is the fact that I can build one side and then just copy it over later once I have the shape down perfectly. So now let's go ahead and take another look at this thing from a little bit more of a distance once the entire thing is completed. So this is what the door's size will end up looking like. We just gotta make sure to build the doors properly to make them look good. I was also thinking about the fact that this trading hall is actually perfect as a grand hall or some sort of cathedral. So I wanted to add in this kind of window, which would be kind of grand as well, and make it look pretty. And as you might notice, it is actually a really massive build. And since it is sticking above the mountain, unlike what B-Dubs had, I actually need to find a way to incorporate the roof into the terrain. I think this will be a kind of fun project because I find that terraforming with structures like this can be one of the most fun things you can do. But first, let's work on the interior before we start working on the exterior, because that can be more of a pain if we don't have anything to work with on the inside. Because we build the outside first, The inside might be too small or way too big. We want to make sure we have the right size. So the first thing we did was actually added a roof for the inside of the building rather than the outside first. And now you may be wondering, why are you building up a wall again right where the door is? Well, I want to use some deep slate, and not the cobbled type of course. And since it's directional, I want to actually have it so that the hidden part is actually facing outward. I want it to look kind of cool. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I want this part of the deep slate to be showing. This is my favorite part of the block. I think it looks the coolest. Let's see from a distance. Look at that. It's got such an intricate design. It's amazing. And now that we have a basic shape and an idea of what we want to do, we can start adding in the shading, the texturing, all of the different details. So the first thing I want to do, add hinges to make sure that this door makes sense. Well, this is what the first hinge will end up looking like, and we're going to add 3 more. I'm not sure if this is exactly the final design I want to stick with, but I think it looks pretty good for right now. So I went ahead and added a few more details, including the designs, the oars, and the division between the doors. That kind of rhymed. But anyways, I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to keep this design all the way through, but I'm really liking it so far. I see. Ouch. Oh god. Oh, I was in free cam. Ouch. Oh god. How did you hit me? Was I inside? Where did Tommy go? I don't know where Tommy. Tommy? Where's Tom? Hey, Mr. Cube, have you seen Tom? Oh, never mind. That's just a wall. I must be going crazy. This. I don't know. I don't know where Tommy went. This wall.
He doesn't know I'm here.
This wall looking kind of thick. Oh God. What's going on with this wall?
Hey, thanks, man. I've been working on that.
Oh, nice. How long are you working on it? Can I have your regiment?
No.
Man, I want to be thick like that wall. Man, this block. I don't know. Something about this block is looking different. Is it tall? It might be kind of tall. Oh, it is tall. Oh, okay, it's tall. It's very, very tall. This block is very handsome. Oh, thank you. I love automatic doors. I wanted to make an automatic door here, and someone was so kind to put one here already. Man, what a nice humble door. Not like that one Dumbledore. He didn't like my pun. The automatic door does not like my pun. Automatic door does not. Oh, it's raining.
What?
I wasn't. I turned the corner expecting to fully see a deep slate block, and in its place,
What about it?
I see the most masculine maid I've ever seen in my life.
Is something wrong with my face?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Borger. When there's a Borger around, Brandon, don't mess around. Anyways, let's get back to work real quick. So I actually had to dig out a huge section again because I decided I wanted to make my trading hall a little bit better. I wanted to make it so that it was much easier to zombify the villagers if I needed to. So I found this one design by Eagle Eye 621, which basically allowed for a zombie to easily zombify any of your villagers quickly. Little did I know that this whole project would be a massive grind, because not only did I have to dig this area out, I would end up needing a ton of redstone. And if I want to build about, I don't know, 60 or more of these little modules, it's going to take a lot more than what I have right now. I managed to use up all of the redstone I owned, so I'm going to go ahead and go mining to find some more redstone. This basically just means I need to make myself a witch farm to get a ton more redstone, because I just know for a fact the raid farm, since it's going to be breaking in 1.21, it's going to be a terrible thing. So I went down into the caves for about half an hour, and I'm not gonna lie, the amount of redstone I found was weak. I'm sure I could have found more if I spent a longer time and went into unexplored caves, but this is kind of terrible. Look at this. I put it all up to the top and it barely even reaches the top of my door. And look at this. By the time I collected all of the redstone, I went to go to the crafting table, but I decided, you know what, it wasn't even worth it. And I'd opened my inventory and I barely had any redstone. This is depressing. Let's go take a break.
Ooh, this is my new secret hideout.
Wait. There's actually a pretty decent amount of space in there.
Britton, hurry up. I don't want to be stuck in here forever.
What the heck?
You know, I could have made that a hideout so long ago and you would have never noticed.
I would have never noticed. I guess for this I could even just pop.
Yep, how are you gonna get it? Okay. That still doesn't help, really. That doesn't help. That doesn't... Fred! What are we meant to do? Fred! You stay down there. Next one, okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now we get out. Ow.
It was a trap door. We could have jumped out.
Oh.
You don't even need this. This was funny. What is this?
This one right here is to block it, so you can't even see it. You know. Oh wait, that one is unnecessary.
That's what I just said.
Man, am I a genius or what? Anyways, let's go ahead and start building some of the modules. This is going to take a little while since we have to build it on both sides, but right now I'm just going to focus on this side because I don't want to be worried about jumping between sides, because that'd be annoying. I do have to admit though, this build was kind of fun to do because it was kind of mundane, but like in a fashion that's like really simple to do. Like you could just get into a motion and it'd be done. Like that was not too bad. It did take me an hour, but I did end up finishing and I started getting to work on actually figuring out the design I wanted to use for this area. In the end, I decided to use up some honey blocks and whatever the combed honey block is called. I'm blanking for some reason, I don't know why. And I decided to go ahead and mix that with some spruce wood because I figured those two colors should match pretty well. And as you may see right here, there are a bunch of magma blocks that are surrounding the floor, and that's because if I place villagers in front of them, well, behind them I guess, the villagers will no longer path along those blocks because magma blocks are dangerous and would probably kill them. And by doing this, that reduces the amount of lag this area can cause. And this area is gonna be a lag fest due to the number of villagers here. Anyways, in the background you might have noticed the fact that I've been digging and placing down a ton of rails, and that's because I am actually making a railway system from my villager breeder up to the villager trading hall. I don't want to make a whole new villager breeder because I already have one that's pretty much functional. I'm probably going to move it at some point, to be honest. It does look kind of ugly, and it is an eyesore. But I do want to keep it in that general location because it's kind of cool. Whee! Whee! Whee!
Brandon?
Huh?
My PC is struggling right now.
Hi there.
Why are you saying we when you're just standing right next to me?
I'm spinning my chair. Whee!
They got rid of the back button, so I can't go back now.
There is no way back. There is only... there is only forward. I see your face.
I opened the chapter, and it's one of those sites where there's a bunch of ads, usually. But the Opera GX ad blocker takes care of it, okay?
Dang, those are some...
But somehow the ad... Thank you. The ads just popped up in a different tab instead.
Fair enough. In my defense, my mouse, I was like in the zoom in mode and it was cinematic camera and it just kept on going down. Oh, back at your abs again. Nice. Coming back up.
Thank you. It's just so random. I'm talking to you.
Oh, still going down now.
I'm just but I might need you to do me a favor for me while I go through. I need you to hold my pickaxe in your offhand while you go to the big wind farm.
Alright. Let me go do my pulls real quick. See if I can.
Shouldn't you be in this in Minecraft, by the way, with that already?
I should. You're right, I should.
You know how you can get a second ability using candies, Brent?
Oh, tell me you died.
Right.
You left the area for a second and the zombie spawned and killed you, it seems.
And then the other one job.
To repair your pickaxe.
Again.
Oh my
You want some candy?
That was terrifying. Anyways, let's get straight back to work on the villager trading hall. The first thing I need to do is actually make an insert for the villagers to come in from my house over to the villager trading hall. Basically, I decided, you know what, it's not going to be fun to have them just come up from underneath the trading hall and into the trading hall. So I figured, you know what, why not come out of the wall and fly out into the room from the ceiling down to the floor and safely land. So I figured, you know what, that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and start moving some villagers. So at the bottom of that area that I just built where it flies the villagers off from the ceiling down to the floor, I put down some rails so that they can land safely. Let's go ahead and take some villagers, send them over, and see what happens. Completely unrelated, but have you ever heard of a villager tower?
I have now.
So the next thing we need to do is start moving the villagers into their modules. So here's the first villager, and he's up first. Look at him. We put him in with some rails, remove the rail forward, and just to make sure it works, look at this, I'll flick the lever, and look at that. And he's back up, and he's gone. Look at this, look at this.
What happened? Okay, what about it? he's like, he's dancing when he comes up. He didn't do it that time.
He did it for me that time. Oh, that's beautiful. Wait, Tom, you get on one.
What?
You get on one. Hey. Okay, right. See, did he change? Dang, he's moving. Oh, those are some.
Alright, do it again. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Put me down.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready.
Dang, he's good at it. Villager, you see?
Put me down.
Are you guys seeing this? This guy's insane.
Put me down. Okay.
He went
Put me down.
He went from white to black to gray to white to
Put me down. Put me up.
Are you okay?
Put me down.
I was kind of worried for your health there for a second. Wait, no. Oh. Where'd you go?
Come on, dude.
How did you do that?
I ran with you.
Dang, this guy's magic. I'm telling these villagers, man, like, you're insane.
All I did was run behind you. Hold on, Fred. This is okay. So you can go in F5 and watch. Okay? No, come back. You pretty much just started running. Okay, start running.
Uh-huh.
And I was like this, and then you turned around, and I was like,
oh.
this.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
You were like, oh my god, he's actually magic. How did he do that? I just ran alongside you and you turned around before me. I still look better than you.
You gotta get them flowers, man. Come on, get them flowers. Anyways, this episode is getting to be the longest episode I've ever edited. In that case, I should probably end it soon because I am running out of time this week to edit a video. So, yeah, let's just show a few more things and then I'll just say goodbye and see you all next week. First up, I'm gonna make myself a replica Tommy, and this is how I'm doing it. I put his head inside of this dispenser and now I'm putting on top of him. Look at this. Wait. What the heck just happened?
What?
I don't know.
What?
I'm scared.
What do you mean what the heck just happened?
I'm like really scared.
About what?
This.
I am not on Minecraft.
You might want to turn. Oh.
Can we kill it?
When I was out washing my car the other day, her mom, I think the mom walked down and just started waving at me, smiled. Thought she was coming towards me, but no, she just went towards the mailbox. I've never been more scared in my life.
You're like, uh-oh, human interaction.
Yeah, I was just in the middle of washing my car, just in my shorts, you know, vibing.
She might have went out there to embarrass her daughter or something, because her daughter might have been looking out.
If only that was the case. If she was, that'd be the weirdest thing to gawk at, because I was like climbing inside my car the funkiest ways.
Yeah.
I was trying to reach the top of my car, but I couldn't.
Not a good thing.
So I was stepping inside the car, you know, with sandals, so like it's really rough because sandals are slippery, and like they're sandals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. A bunch of issues. Why
don't you take your car to a car wash?
I could do that. There's a car wash right nearby, but like, you know, I'm
yeah.
lazy.
Why didn't you do that?
I thought it'd be kind of fun to do, but
Mm-hmm.
I was washing my car in the driveway, and the hose is too short, right? So I grabbed 3 buckets, one for chemicals, one for just plain water, and one for like soap. And then
you probably didn't look the best at it.
Yeah, and then on top of that, since I didn't have a hose, I grabbed my sister's water gun. It's like you know, like the push water guns.
Mm-hmm.
Single tube. It was a pink tube water gun. I filled it up, soaked the tires, just.
I could never. No.
I took 6 trips to wash 1 tire.
No, I just take it to a car wash.
I was out there for 4 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and it's covered in poop. Again.
Already.
It's been less than a week. Anyways, that will be the end of today's episode. We have done a lot today by setting up the villager trading hall itself, setting up all the machinery and all the redstone, and building up the front door. We also had a lot of shenanigans, which was pretty fun, and I plan on moving a ton of the villagers later on in the next episode, mainly because these guys are a huge pain to work with, and I want to take a break. Anyways, yeah, let me know what y'all think down below about this mega villager trading hall. What can I improve? What should I add to it? Is there anything else y'all can think of that would make this thing better? Anyways, thank you all for watching. And of course, have a good one, y'all.